So basically, we need to discuss SD-WAN. Yes or no? Okay. Before SD-WAN, we need to discuss why we use SD-WAN concept in real time. Clear? Why we use SD-WAN. So basically, before SD-WAN, we are getting a which one? We are getting a traditional routing. Which one, dear? Traditional routing. Okay. In traditional routing, we are using some routing protocols. We are using some IPv4 addressing. We are using IPv6 address. We are using some ACL. We are using prefix list. Yes or no? And we are using route map concept. We are using quality of service. We are using VRF concept. We are using net feature. We are using GRE tunnels, VPN concept. We are using one more thing. Which one? We are using MPLS. Clear? And then we are using multiple things. Basically, if I am draw a small diagram, for example, this one thing. Hold on. For example, this one is a router 1, and this one is router number 2, are connected with a core switch. This one also connected with a core switch. Router 2 getting connectivity, this one. Router 1 getting a connectivity, this one. And this core switch connected with access layer switch. This one switch getting an access layer switch. An access layer switch connected with a both core layer switches, this type. And now access layer switch connected with some AP. AP means access point. This one also an access layer connected with some users. This side users, access layer this side server, and this side server. Clear? And this side we are connecting some VMware in server. Clear? And this VMware getting some servers. Which one server? For example, this one is application server, some CRM tools we are using on this VM. And then router 1 and router 2 connected with your ISP. Clear? So basically this one is your HQ. HQ means this one is headquarter. Okay, in headquarter on routers we are using routing protocols. For example, BGP. We are using some VPN concept. We are using some net feature. Okay, so right now in HQ we are using some features, but for example, if you want to connect a one more site, this one is headquarter, we need to connect some branches. So this one is branch number 1, and branch number 1 connected with router connected with a switch, and switch connected with some users this side. Clear? And this side also we are getting some access layer switches, and access layer switches connected with some other users. Clear? So basically this branch 1, whenever trying to access headquarter servers, for example this one. So how to access? So basically first we need to do a connectivity in between a branch to headquarter, but we are getting headquarter to branch a connectivity via which one? Internet service provider. Clear? An internet service provider we are using one more thing. Over the internet service provider we are making which one? GRE tunnel. Yes or no? GRE tunnel, a generic encapsulation tunnel. Yes or no? We are using GRE tunnel. In this tunnel we are sending and receiving the data, but all data encrypted. We are using some IPsec concept for encryption. Clear? And we are using one more concept. We are providing some lens side network inside the tunnel. That means this branch user can access via this tunnel. but this tunnel established via internet service provider. This thing is clear. Okay. Whenever branch one user want to access servers on headquarter servers and web server, application server, some CRM tools. So basically first we need to do allow on router. If you deploy any ACL, both router we need to verify a branch one user's network address must be allowed in ACL. Then we need to do some routing concept. First thing we need to do ACL. Then second thing we need to do a net concept. Then third thing we need to check a network information. Then fourth thing we need to verify a routing. Okay. Then fifth point we need to verify a policy. If you configure policy map with quality of service. Then sixth number, this one in LAN side. On core switches we need to verify a VLAN information. Clear? VLAN information. Then seventh, if you want to transmit your data on core switch to access layer switch, this link in real time must be configured trunk to carry multiple VLANs traffic. So basically if you connect a branch one, so branch one user coming some VLANs member, yes or no, we receive on this interface all data traffic, and then core switch assign the VLAN. Clear? Whenever receive this router and forward the core switch, then core switch assign the VLAN. So basically first we need to create a VLAN, then allowed on my which one link, a trunk link. Then eight number we need to check a port security. For example, a port security, for example, on this interface we allowed only 100 MAC. So we need to extend because branch one multiple user want to access this server. Then ninth number we need to jump access layer switch. On access layer switch we need to again verify the VLAN, trunk, port security. And when we done this task, then we need to do one more thing on access layer switch. Which one? We need to assign a separate information every switches. So we are using VTP because how to propagate the VLAN information all switches domain. On core switch this one access layer switch, this one access layer switch, we are using VTP. In VTP we use a dynamic VLAN concept. Then 10th number we need to create IVR means inter VLAN routing. On core switches we are configure inter VLAN routing. 11th number we need to deploy STP. In STP we are using some security feature. You can say root guard, BPD guard, loop guard, yes or no. Then 12th number we need to define the syslog information. Whenever this user access any web server, then log will be generated. Then logs store into separate location for this branch. So basically if you are doing traditional routing, so if you are connect one branch, so we need to do this task. Clear? If I am saying you just need to connect multiple branches, then it's a time taking process. Yes or no? So basically without SD-WAN solution, we are getting some issues. Which one? Which one issue? A time taking process. First thing. Second thing, use high-end devices. High-end devices means we are using core routers to process multiple network routing. Yes or no? We are using core switches. Then third thing, a cost will be high. Then fourth thing, we need to do a manually configure. Then fifth number we are getting which one issue? Fifth number, you can say whenever we are connecting a branch, we need to purchase a multiple public connection. Public connection required. And one more thing, every device separately manage. Yes or no? And one more thing, you can say one more thing, all information store into single, or you can say each device. Clear? So basically this type of issues we are getting, but if you are using SD-WAN solution, so basically we are using SDN. SDN means it's a software defined network. Why we use software defined network? For example, if you have router 1, if you have router 2, if you have router 3, if you have router 4, all routers connected with this type. Clear? And router 1 getting a connectivity with a switch, and switch connected with a user, and router 4 connected with switch, and switch connected with which one side? Server side. So basically if I am running EIGRP, for example, if I am running EIGRP, so why if R1 want to reach R4, so via this path we are getting a metric is 100. Clear? And via this one we are getting a metric is 150. Anyone know which one is best path via R1, R2, R4, R1, R3, R4? Which one is best path for EIGRP?
100.
Which one?
100.
R1, R2,
R2, R4.
Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Basically, in traditional routing before SD-WAN, in traditional routing, basically this router, suppose this router maintain all routing information. Yes or no? This router also store all management information. Yes or no? This router also maintain all authentication information. Yes or no? This thing is clear. So basically, for example, if this route goes down, then router 1 make a best path via R1 to R3, R3 to R4. But it will take a time. Yes or no? Again, a routing process will do, and then update will be exchange in between R1 to R3, R3 to R4. So basically, in this scenario, we are getting a delay. Clear? And one more thing you can say. Basically, we are getting some planes. We are getting some planes. We are getting a control plane. We are getting a data plane. Data plane as known, a forwarding plane you can say. And we are getting, you can say, management plane. We are getting a service plane. So each and every device in traditional routing separately maintain all planes separately. For example, if you have router, so router also maintain control, data, management, and service. Okay. What is the meaning of control plane? In control plane, devices will do updates, exchange for routing protocol. If you are using switching, so switching also. Switching protocol. Okay, what is the meaning of data plane?
Nice.
Device select interfaced to forward data. Management planes means to manage device via which one mode? A GUI and CLI. GUI means a graphical user interface. CLI means command line interface. Service plane means to collect device information. You can say hardware information. You can say which one information? Software information. So basically this planes maintain every device. Basically one more thing we need to discuss. Which one? For example, if you have router, so basically this router maintain first routing table. This router maintain which one table, dear? ARP table. Okay, in routing table, we are getting network information. In ARP table, we are getting IP information plus MAC address information plus interface information. Clear? And router also maintain two types table. One more, RIB and FIB. Okay, what is the meaning of RIB or FIB? RIB means a routing information base. RIB means routing information base. FIB means
Forwarding.
routing information base. Okay, what is the difference in between RIB or FIB? Okay, one more thing. RIB we need to write down and we need to write down FIB. So basically we are receiving two types of packet. First packet is routing packet. This packet carry network information. This packet carry routing protocol information. This packet carry some parameters. Yes or no? You can say AS number. You can say authentication information. You can say if you are using OSPF area information. Clear? This thing is clear. Now FIB. FIB always receives a second type of packet. Which one? A routed packet. Which one? Routed packet. Routed packet means we are getting which one information, dear? Source IP. We are getting destination IP, and we are getting which one information? Protocol. This thing is clear. So whenever router receive a routing packet, then router verify the information and store into which one table? Rupesh ji, Shehzad, which one table? RIB table. Clear? Whenever router receive a routed packet, then router need to verify which one table? FIB table to forward your data, because we are sending source IP, we are sending destination IP. For example, if you are getting a confusion in between RIB or FIB, it's a very simple example. For example, R1 and this one is R2. We are using 0/0, 0/0, and network is 12.0.0.0/24. And this side we are using a user 1. This side we are using user 2. So this user IP is 1.1.1. Clear? /32. You can say this one is loopback 2.2.2/32. Clear? Now, so basically, whenever this user want to reach from this one to this one, so it's a successfully reachable. Anyone know? Without any routing, this users can access this one user. PC1, if want to communicate with PC2, communication will be possible or not possible?
Possible, but if we have the information.
No, we are not using any routing protocol.
Okay.
Not possible.
No possible.
Not possible.
Possibility, because both are indirectly connected, because both are separate LAN network. Clear?
Yeah.
So we are using some routing protocol. For example, we are using EIGRP. EIGRP AS number 100. So R1 send first hello message. R2 send hello message. Hello message a keep alive. Yes or no? So this keep alive only verify the connectivity. Both are physically connected now. If connected, then send back reply. Okay. After hello message, R1 say, brother, I am sending the update message. What is the meaning of update? In update, R1 say, brother, I am sending the indirectly connected network information for you. So R1, which one is indirectly connected network? From R1 to R2, 1.1.1. Yes or no? So R1 say, I am sending 1.1.1/32 network information. Whenever R2 receive the packet, then R2 verify the first a routing table, any information available, no? So router install inside the which one table? RIB table. Clear? And then after RIB install all information, then our router will maintain one more copy as a which one table? FIB table. In RIB we are getting a network information. In FIB we are getting network plus interface information. Which one is exit interface? Same thing. So this packet is which one? Routing packet or routed packet? Anyone know? Update means it's a routing packet or routed packet?
Routed.
Routed means a source IP destination, but
Yes.
we are sending any network in routed packet? No.
No.
So that means this one is routing packet. So first router will receive and install into RIP. Clear? Now, one more thing. So basically, if each and every device will do this task, if you have multiple router, if you are receiving continuously multiple networks, so after some times we are getting some issues with this router, CPU utilization, this link bandwidth issue. Yes or no? So basically nowadays we are using SDN solution. SDN solution, I think we already discussed. It's called software defined network. Which one? Software defined network. SDN provide 3 types of solution, but we discuss only which one solution? Which one solution we are using? SD-WAN. Clear? In this session, we discuss SD-WAN solution. SD-WAN means software defined wide area
Network.
network. Clear? SDN provide some data center solution also. Clear? SDN also provide a LAN solution. Clear? This thing is clear? Okay. Right now we discuss only wide area. Wide area means we use on core routers only. Core routers. If you want to manage a LAN devices, you need to different solution. Clear? Use. But right now we are using SD-WAN solution. So in SD-WAN solution, we are using some controllers. We are using some controllers. This controllers will be in use in real time also. Some controller used for a routing process. Which one process? A routing process. Some controller only used for management. Which one? Management process. Some controllers only used for which one task? Authentication. Clear? So basically, how many types controller we are using? So we are getting controllers, but this controller and SDN provide SD-WAN solution, 2 types of vendor. This controller available multiple types of vendor. We learn only which one solution and which one controller? Viptela. Clear? This one is organization, ex-employee of Cisco. Clear? This solution will provide, and this solution devices a vendor is Viptela. So which one controller we discuss? Viptela controller. First controller name is vManage. V means it's a Viptela, and manage, it's a management. Only management task will do. Second controller name is vSmart. vSmart also available. We are getting one more controller, vEdge. Clear? We are also getting vAnalytics. Clear? So this type of controller we are getting. Okay, right now, why we use a vManage? This controller used for a management purpose. If you want to manage your Cisco device via GUI, via CLI, but if you are using a vSmart, so vSmart used for only which one task? Routing task. If you want to distribute your policy, clear? If you want to make any manipulation in path, in data plane, in control plane, vEdge only forward the data traffic, and vAnalytics collects all information. Collect all information in duration routing process, in duration data policy, in duration data traffic forwarding. So basically this controller available only 2 forms. We are getting this controller 2 forms. First is physical and second is logical. Clear? Okay. Now one more thing. This controller you can deploy. You can deploy on VMware Exercise. You can deploy on AWS. You can deploy on Azure as well. Clear? You can deploy a Cisco cloud solution if you have. Clear? And if you want to physically, you can deploy. No issue. But one more thing you just need to discuss. If you are using SD-WAN solution, so must be know these things. VRF concept you know, BGP concept you must know. Third, OSPF concept. Fourth, ACL knowledge. Fifth, services you also know. Sixth number, you just need to know the you can say a basic configuration, how to do a basic configuration, IP addressing. Clear? Seventh point, you just need to know about which one thing, about a manipulation. Clear? So basically, if you want to learn SD-WAN, so must have CCNA or CCNP knowledge. Clear? Or which one knowledge? Routing and switching, a basic information about security, basic. Clear? Now one more thing. Last time we draw a site, yes or no? We are getting a HQ, headquarter, yes or no? Right now in headquarter we are using some controllers, but before using any controller, must be clear which type of controllers and which one version we are using. Clear? So basically, control plane are managed by which one controller? vSmart. Clear? Second, data plane managed by which one? vEdge. Clear? Third thing, management plane. If you want to configure your Cisco box, so we are using which one? vManage. Okay. Fourth is it's an orchestra plane. This one used for authentication. We are using which one person? vBond. This one is very important controller. Clear? So basically we are getting three controllers: a vSmart, vManage, vBond. This one is vEdge, only data device. Clear? This one is not a controller. This one is data device. Clear? Only forward the data traffic. So basically we need to discuss one more thing. So if you are using vManage, so vManage can configure, you can say routing protocol. You can configure centralized devices. You can manage centralized controllers. If you have controller, which one? vSmart. If you have a vBond. One more thing, you can do a T-shoot. You can do a deploy policy. One more thing, you can do a monitor a traffic. Clear? And you can deploy a quality of service as well. Clear? And if you want to deploy any ACL, you can say if you want to deploy any ACL prefix list, if you want to deploy a route map, you can deploy with the help of vManage. Okay, one more thing, if you are using vSmart, so vSmart is also very simple. This side we need to write down vSmart. vSmart controller basically manage a routing process. The routing process means exchange updates distribute network information, clear, maintain OMP neighborship. OMP is a protocol in SD-WAN solution we are using. OMP called over relay management protocol, clear. Okay, one more thing, distribute policy for all vEdge devices. vEdge devices means vEdge, clear. One more thing, you can say one more thing, form DTLS tunnels to provide secure connection, clear. And one more thing you can write down for one more controller. This controller name is vBond. So basically vBond only check vEdge, and you can say controllers valid or not valid, clear. It's an organized device, organization device, or other vendor device, clear. If you connect someone unauthorized device, so this one person verify. We want one more thing, make a transport tunnel to verification always available publicly with IP address or sometimes FQDN. Anyone know what is the meaning of FQDN? Anyone know FQDN?
Full query.
Qualified domain
Fully
name.
qualified domain name. Very good. One more thing. For verification, we use servers, clear. Which one server? We are using ZTP and we are using PNP. ZTP called a zero touch provisioning, clear. This one is Viptela server. PNP means plug and play. This one is Cisco vendor provide, clear. If you have a smart account, so we discuss, but this one is Vivo. One more thing, we are getting a vEdge. It's called which one device? vEdge device, clear. Forward data, receive and forward. You can say routes or you can say network information via which one controller? vSmart, clear. Physically and virtual form available. Which one? Physically and virtual form available. Okay, right now last time each device maintain all 4 planes separately, yes or no? For example, right now if you have a router 1, if you have router 2, if you have router 3, if you have router 4, clear. All routers connected with this type. If you're trying to run EIGRP, so all router maintain routing table, yes or no? All router maintain RIB, FIB. All router maintain management tasks also separately, yes or no? Data plane tasks also separately. So basically, if I'm using, for example, which one controller? vManage, clear, and connect all routers with this one. Which one controller? vManage. This vManage can configure the protocol, can configure the policy, can manage the configuration, can do monitoring, can do troubleshooting. But if I'm using which one controller? vSmart,
Smart.
and connect all devices with vSmart. Now, basically router 1 exchange all routing information with vSmart. R2 also exchange with vSmart R3, vSmart R4, vSmart. Now, one more thing. Basically, vSmart provide the root and you can say network information each and every device. Clear? But right now, this devices never do any management task. This device never do any control plane task. Yes or no? One more thing. If someone trying to attach one more new router in this topology, then this device must be verified by which one controller? vBond. This one is authenticate device or unauthenticate device. Clear this thing? And now, basically this controller never directly access this Cisco router, normal Cisco router. We must need to connect this router with which one devices? vEdge devices. This router must be connected with vEdge devices. Clear? This thing is clear. And this vEdge connected with vManage, vSmart, and which one? vBond. This thing is clear. And we are getting, after all connectivity, we are getting centralized management. Yes or no? Centralized management. Clear? All controllers, all managed devices. So basically, give me 1 second. Okay, this one. After all controller deployment, we are getting this type of topology. So verify in this topology. This one is my controllers. Yes or no? And this one is my which one devices? vEdge devices. This controller connected with sometimes MPLS, sometimes we are getting a 4G connection, sometimes we are getting public internet to connect with which one devices? Managed devices. Clear? So this managed devices available on cloud, available inside data center, available in campus network, available in branches, available in so small office. Yes or no? Okay. Now, one more thing. So basically, if we are using a vManage, so vManage will do which one task? The single pane of glass. That means this one can do a management task. Which one? A vBond controller you can manage. You can manage v analytics, vSmart, and manage device. Yes or no? That is the reason. This vManage available in which one form? A GUI, also available in CLI, also support automation part. If you want to deploy all devices with the help of some scripts, a Python script. If you want to do upgradation, any software, any iOS, clear? So you can do. If you want to deploy any policy, if you want to create, so you can create the policy. If you want to do troubleshoot, monitoring, software upgrade, you can do. Clear? One more thing. If you are using next controller, which one? vSmart. Why we use vSmart? For routing information. Yes or no? Basically, this controller exchange all routing information with vEdge. Clear now? So basically, you can deploy app aware routing policy on vEdge device. You can deploy a control plane policy. Okay, both are different. If you want to make a best path via MPLS, if you want to control the data traffic, if vEdge send any HTTP traffic, then use 4G connection. If vEdge send HTTPS traffic, then use iNet. So this type policy called application aware routing policy. If you want to deploy, if you want to manipulate the a routing information. So control plane task, you can do this one. Clear? A policy. One more thing you can say, basically vSmart exchange the information routing in between vEdges. vEdges means a managed devices. One more controller available, which one? We are getting a vBond. We are getting vBond. Hold on, I will show you. vAnalytics. This one is REST API, vEdge, vSmart, vManage. This one. So basically, this one is vBond. Basically, whenever if you're trying to connect any cloud site, any data center, if you want to connect campus network, if you want to connect your branches, if you want to connect a small office, so first connectivity we are getting with a vBond. Why we use vBond? So basically, this one authentication device. Yes or no? We are using some verification. I just need to verify this managed device a serial number. I just need to verify this device a license detail. Yes or no? I just want to verify the site ID. Clear? Domain name. Clear? And certificate. I just need to verify. So we can do this task with the help of vBond. But we are using two server also, ZTP or PNP. This two server also do same thing. Clear? If you want to deploy controller, you can deploy. If you have server, so you can use, no worry. Now next thing, this vBond also support which one? Translation, net. You can deploy on vBond net translation also. If you want to secure your vBond. Clear? If you directly do a public a vBond, so we are getting some attacks now. So that is the reason we are using net. Net means network address translation. And this vBond also provide after verification, which one information? This vBond provide vSmart information. This vBond provide vManage information. Clear? Now, one more thing you can say, vEdge. So basically vEdge, basically we are getting a physical or you can say a virtual form also. So some physical or virtual devices we are getting 100 MB interface, 1 GB interface. We are getting a 10 GB interface. We are getting a 20 GB interface. But this interfaces depend on your series number. Anyone know series number means? What is the meaning of series number? VS series number. Which one? Series number are just like a model number. You can say yes or no. Model number depends on your vEdge model number. Now one more thing. Basically, why we use vEdge devices? Only data traffic will do a send and receive. You can deploy any routing protocol, RIP, EIGRP, OSPF, BGP. You can deploy MPLS. You can deploy VRF concept also. Clear? Now one more thing. Basically, this vEdge devices always exchange network information with vSmart. Clear? Now, but we are using which one protocol? OMP. OMP means over relay management protocol. This protocol help to make first neighborship. So basically first vEdge and vSmart form OMP neighborship, and after OMP neighborship then vEdge verify the TLOC information. TLOC means it's a transport locator. How many option available to forward your information? Sometimes we are getting a MPLS, sometimes we are getting a 4G, sometimes public internet. Clear? So we are using TLOC also. Okay, support a zero touch deployment. Zero touch deployment means you just need to provide only a reachability from vBond. Which one? Rupesh, Shehzad, and Merlin, can you hear me?
Yeah. VS to
Zero touch deployments. You just need to make a reachability with VS to vBond, and after reachability, no need to configure manually VS device. No need to touch. Just go to vManage and create your templates. Clear? Templates means you can say a notepad file. Clear? In notepad file, you need to mention the interface number. You need to mention the IP address. You need to mention the routing protocol. You need to mention the device information, time zone, date and time, clock, yes or no, baud rate, these things. Okay, now one more thing we need to do. This one is REST API. REST API means if you want to do automation part. So vManage also support. vManage can map with a third-party automation tool. If you have Postman we are using for push the some information via Python scripts, clear, and we are using some API, clear. Now one more thing, vAnalytics, we already discussed now, collect all information, clear. All information means if you are running a SLA means a service level agreement. We just need to verify that service is available, connection is available, yes or no, communication is available or not available, route is not available or available, yes or no. So this type of information we can get, but all information collect and store into vAnalytics separate controller, clear, this controller. Now one more thing we need to discuss, a very important point.
One question actually.
Yes.
When we connect the vEdge, okay.
Okay.
First we connect to the vBond.
vBond. Yes,
Right.
vBond must be authenticate your device, na. It's a valid
Right.
device or invalid device.
Right. And how this vManage and the vAnalytics get the information of the vEdge? Means like who is forwarding that information? Like vBond is sending that information to analytics, or is there any configuration for specific to
Specific
vAnalytics?
configuration, specific configuration. In real time, if you want to collect the logs from your router, from your switch, so how to get a log information?
We are configuring server, logging server, right?
Yes, we are providing the IP address, na. So
Yeah.
same thing. We
Same
need to
thing.
map the vAnalytics with vManage. Clear? And
Yeah,
vManage
sure.
will provide all information.
Okay.
So basically, which type of vSmart, vBond, vEdges devices we are using? So I have some data sheet, small data sheet. So basically, this one is controller deployment. So basically, you have option to deploy your controllers on physical server, clear. If you have VMware access, clear. If you have cloud hosted, you can say AWS, Azure, Cisco, you can say Cisco cloud solution also available. You can deploy. So basically, connectivity with controller, we are getting any down possibilities? No. If you deploy on cloud, so possibility is 0. Yes or no? But we make a cluster. Cluster means we are using 2 vManage. Yes or no? We are using how many vManage? 2 vManage. If one vManage goes down, so another one is available to as a backup. We are using 2 vSmart. If we are getting a multiple routes, 1,000 lakh of routes, so we are using 2 vSmart, clear. And if you want to use a vBond cluster, in real time we are not using vBond cluster. We are using only a smart account. Which one, dear? A smart account. Directly map your Cisco account. Clear? No need to verify manually. Automatically check all license file serial number. Clear? Now one more thing. So basically, this type of Cisco managed devices. This one is Cisco managed devices. If you want to deploy ISR, ASR, so this type of model numbers devices can support a software defined solution, clear, a wide area network solution. So this one 4351, 4331, but this model number also getting a in Ethernet or interface speed, clear. So some interface we are getting a 400 MB, 75 Mbps, 100 MB, 1 GB, 2 GB, 10 GB. Depends on your requirement, clear. If you don't have any a Cisco device, if you already have a Cisco device, and if you want to use as a software defined solution part, so we just need to upgrade the iOS. We are using iOS XC. Which one iOS? iOS XC. iOS, clear. So this type of iOS support a software defined wide area network solution, clear. But if you are using ISR or ASR, so ASR some series support the software defined solution 1001x, 1002x, clear. We are getting 2 ports, we are getting a 6 port of GE, we are getting SFP means a fiber ports, clear. And we are getting a ASR 1006, 1009, this type of device also support. And we are getting a vEdge device, a Viptela solution. Viptela solution vEdge device is this one. This one is vEdge 100. So if you are using a physical box vEdge 100, for example, which condition we are using vEdge 100? So basically, if you have 100 user site, if you have a 200 user site, if you have 500 user site. Clear? So you can use which one? vEdge 100. This vanish device are getting 100 Mbps speed per interface. Clear? You can deploy a security, you can deploy quality of service. Clear? This Viptela device also have fan just cooling the CPU. Yes or no? We are getting a width, a length. If you want to mount inside the rack, you can mount. Clear? And GPS option means you can verify the location, live location. You can provide the longitude information, latitude information, a correct exact location you can give. A vEdge 100M, vEdge 100M also similar. You have 100, 200, 500. But if you want to use AP, anyone know AP means?
Access protocol.
Access point. If you want to provide a wireless. So this one vanish device also support wireless communication. Clear? And we are getting a PoE. PoE means if you want to provide a power from this Viptela device.
Power over Ethernet.
Power over Ethernet. Very good. And 3.0 means it's a Thunderbolt port. Yes or no? You can make a fast transfer. And one more thing, you are getting a lock. Lock means if you want to just separate, if you deploy on a rack, so we are getting some keys now. So if you want to lock your device, so you can do. GPS location also available. But if you are using 100 MW, also support wireless, also support PoE option. But we are getting one more thing. Which one? We are getting internal ACPS. So internal ACPS both are same devices, but we are getting a 4G LTE, 2G. We are getting 1000 base T. So this one is cable type. This one is cable type. Okay. Now one more thing. One more type of vanish devices we are using Viptela. Give me 1 second. Okay. So you can configure this one data sheet. This one is high end. If you have 1000, 2000 users in your site, so use vEdge 1000. vEdge 1000 getting a 1 Gbps speed. And how many ports available? 8 gig ports. Clear? And plus SFP. And one more thing, we can support 3G, 4G, USB port also available. Security, dual power supply. Anyone know dual power supply means? In this Viptela physical box, we are getting a power 1. We are getting a power 2. So if power 1 goes down, so we are getting a power 2 option to backup. Yes or no? We are not getting any single point of failure power. Clear? So we are getting a 2 power option. One more thing, we are getting a vEdge 2000. If you have more than 2000, so we can use this one. If you want to a fast communication, so we are using a vEdge 2000. vEdge 2000 support every interface. How many? 10 Gbps. Clear? And RU means it's a rack size. Clear? A rack, a model. And how many ports? SFP and G. Two pluggable interface module. This one. And 2 10GE ports. Okay. And this one is transaction per minute chip. Okay. 3G, 4G connection support, security support, dual power supply, and redundant fans. Redundant fans means we are getting extra cooling feature. Clear? And vEdge 5000, we are getting a 20 Gbps speed. Clear? So basically this type of devices we are getting. Okay. So in this case, we are getting a 2 gig ports, only 10 GB. We are getting how many ports? 4. Clear? How many ports? 4 ports. Now, one more thing. So basically, if you want to deploy a controllers, so you can deploy on a VMware X-Size. Clear? If you're deploying a vManage, so basically vManage system requirement. If you have how many sites? 1 to 250 sites. Clear? Must be mentioned in VMware. How many virtual CPU? 16. And how many RAM required? 32 GB RAM required. And how many hard disk store to information? 16 GB is separate part of OS, and 500 GB must be required. Clear? And how many bandwidth? That means NIC card speed minimum 25 Mbps minimum. Clear? And how many virtual NIC card we are getting? 3. Clear? One is management, one is LAN, and one is WAN. Clear? If you are getting a more than 250 site, so we are using virtual CPU is 32, RAM is 64. Clear? And we are using hard drive to store all information in vManage. How many? 1 terabyte. Clear? And minimum bandwidth must be required. How many? 100 Mbps. Clear? If you have more than 1000 sites, so this one configuration available. Clear? And this hard drive always required which one? SSD. SSD means solid state drive. Clear? Now one more thing. If you want to deploy, so this one is option. Clear? So this one is we are providing which one? CPU, memory. Yes or no? We are providing a hard disk information. Clear? How many network adapter you want to use? We need to define. Okay, then we are getting a vSmart also. So vSmart. 1 second. This one is vSmart. Yeah, this one is vSmart. So basically vSmart. How many vSmart required to 50 site? How many vSmart required? Only one vSmart can support how many sites? 1 to 50 site. Clear? But a CPU requirement is 2 virtual CPU, RAM 4 GB, and OS is 16 GB. Maximum you can deploy, but minimum is for one vSmart minimum hard disk space is 100 GB. How many? 100 GB. Okay. Right now, if you are getting a more than 50 sites, so you can use how many vSmart? 2 vSmart. Clear? And we are using how many virtual CPU? 4 virtual CPU. If you are getting a more than 250, so use 3 vSmart. Clear? And this one. If you are getting a more than 1000, we can use how many vSmart? 4 vSmart. Clear? Okay. Now vBond also similar. This one. So basically vBond. How many vBond can authenticate 50 site users? How many vBond? Only one vBond. Clear? If you are getting a more than 50 site, so we are using how many vBond? 2 vBond. But in real time, we are using a PNP option. Which one? PNP, plug and play option. Clear? PNP server, ZTP server we are using. That is the reason we are not using any cluster vBond. Clear? Okay. Now one more thing we need to discuss.
No, one question means like you said, if there are the 1 to 50 sites, then one vBond is
Enough. No.
sufficient to manage. Yeah.
Yes. But in real time,
And-
we are using controller. But whenever we deploy a vBond, we provide a virtual CPU is 4. How many RAM? 32 GB RAM. Clear? Because we are using
Yeah.
cloud now. Cloud. We can use
Correct.
multiple
Yeah.
resources. Why we provide a 4 GB RAM? Clear? So basically in production network, we provide a maximum RAM na? Yes or no? In future, we are getting a multiple sites. So that is the reason. We are using single vBond. Clear? But in real time, we are using multiple vSmart because we are receiving a multiple routes, na 1000 lakh of routes from my side. Yes or no? That is the reason we are using multiple vSmart, multiple vBond,
Okay,
multiple vManage. We are using only single vBond.
Okay, but if that single vBond is down,
Yeah,
they
that,
will be
that
there in
condition,
production. Right?
that condition we are getting issues. That is the reason we are making a redundancy. But how it possible on cloud to goes down? This thing also happen.
Yeah, that is correct.
So
But-
that is the reason controller deploy on cloud. Clear? But some task, some condition, if someone say Mumbai zone, AWS Mumbai zone goes down. Yes or no? Chennai location goes down. Sometimes we are getting a cyclone na, on Chennai side.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cyclone issue. So we are using multiple sites we manage. Clear? We are using 2 zone. Clear? Okay. Now basically, if you want to deploy SD-WAN devices, so we are using EVNG. Clear? So EVNG also supports same option as it is, you can say cloud, but we just need to do a practice. So I have some server. Clear? This one is online server. This server having a 240 GB RAM. Okay, and you can say and a 182 core processor. Clear? So this one server is available. Clear? You can easily deploy SD-WAN solution. So some already batches is running. So first we discuss this one SD-WAN solution. This one is design 1. In this design 1, we discuss how to deploy, how to configure. Clear? This one is design 1 solution. Clear? First we learn this one design, then we need to jump which one design? Second design, this one. Design 2. Clear? So in this design, we can learn how to get a multiple public connection. We are using some T-log, we are using VRRP concept. We can deploy some policy. Clear? Because right now this vEdge getting a which one connectivity only? MPLS. Yes or no? You can verify. This vEdge getting only single connectivity with MPLS. Yes or no? This one single connectivity with public internet. But this one vEdge getting how many connectivity? MPLS and public internet. If MPLS goes down, so we are getting one more backup path, na? Yes or no? But this one MPLS goes down, we are getting one more backup path. No. So we are using T-log extension option. How to extend your internet? Clear? How to extend internet? Any other doubt? Okay. So right now, in next session we discuss a deployment. Clear? We start again and we discuss deployment. So this one is a PDF file SD-WAN. Clear? So I will provide on WhatsApp. Clear? You can receive on Google Drive as well. So how many topics we cover? So I think its total is 29 or you can say 30 labs. Its total lab is 29. How many labs? We are getting 29 labs. Clear? From lab 1 to 29 labs we discuss in SD-WAN. Clear? Every topic we discuss. Clear? And we also use as it is real time. If you want to do a lab, so you just need to access this server with the help of username and password. Clear? Some software requirement to use this server: PuTTY application, WinSCP, and you just need to install one more tool. Which one? You can say Ultra Viewer. Which one? Ultra Viewer. Clear? This 3 software requirement to access this server. Clear? Rupesh, Shehzad, Merlin. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, clear, sir.
If you want to use this server, so install PuTTY in your laptop, WinSCP and Ultra Viewer. Clear? This 3 software is mandatory. Clear? PuTTY for configuration, WinSCP for file transfer, Ultra Viewer to get access Windows server, Windows machine in GUI mode. Clear?
Okay.
PuTTY will provide only CLI, na? So how to get GUI mode, na? So that is the reason we are using Ultra Viewer. Which one? Ultra Viewer. Clear? So this 3 software only required. Clear? Okay. And total how many hours training? You can say, I think it will take 35 to 40 hours training only. Clear? 35 to 40 hours training. Clear? So we discuss each and every topic: how to deploy, how to configure, how to deploy a policy, how to create a VPN. Clear? How to make a tunnel, how to exchange the route, how to configure the deep packet inspection. Clear? How to do manipulation, how to do load balancing. We discuss each and every topic. Clear?
Yeah, we get the topic details, that means lab details and topic details.
Okay, topic detail. Okay, give me 1 second. I will show you. Hold on. One second. SD-WAN. Yeah, this one. This one is topic. Clear? This one is topic we need to discuss. Which one topic? First, we need to discuss traditional routing, SD-WAN overview, benefits, key concept, main components. Yes or no? And describe the SD-WAN architecture and component, orchestra plane, why we use. Clear? Management plane, control plane. We already discussed data plane. What is the meaning of T-log? Why we use IPsec, vRoute, BFD, bidirectional forwarding decision. Clear? Why we use vEdge, how to describe, why we use. Clear? And capabilities. We discuss vEdge means Viptela and cEdge means Cisco device vEdge. Clear? This one is Viptela vEdge And this one is Cisco vEdge. We are using CSR, ASR or ISR. Yes or no? Now, one more thing.
Yes.
We need to discuss SD-WAN controller deployment, how to deploy controller, clear? And then we need to discuss a router deployment, that means managed devices. We need to discuss zero touch provisioning concept. We need to discuss plug and play concept. Yes or no? Okay. Then we need to discuss configure and verify the SD-WAN data plane. T-log extension, I think last time we discussed. Yes or no? And over relay management protocol, under relay connectivity. Under relay connectivity means we are using OSPF, we are using EIGRP, we are using BGP. Yes or no? And what is the meaning of OMP? How to configure, and T-log verification and configuration. How to configure
Hello.
via CLI and GUI. Yes. Hello. Hello. Any doubt? Okay. Then we need to discuss the template concept. Anyone know what is the meaning of VRRP? Why we use? Anyone know? Virtual router redundancy protocol.
protocol.
Yes or no? We are using lens side for gateway redundancy. Clear? Okay. OSPF is an under relay protocol. Which one, dear? Under relay protocol. So this one is connectivity. BGP also. BGP also under relay protocol. No, it's over relay. Which one, dear?
Over relay.
It's over relay.
Over relay.
Clear? Okay. Now one more thing. So this one is
No, but service provider, which protocol you are using? When we are connecting the like MPLS links.
MPLS and BGP.
Yeah.
And we need to discuss policy. Policy, we need to discuss how to configure and verify the control and data policy, end-to-end segmentation for VPN, clear? And application aware routing policy, we need to discuss direct internet access. Okay, direct internet access we need to discuss. And one more thing. This one is topic, security and quality of service, clear? This one part we need to discuss only theory part, clear? And then management and operation, and how to use API concept, how to do upgradation of vManage, from vManage managed device controller as well. And I think this one is last topic. This one is lab, clear? So how many total labs in this topic we are getting? This one is 41 lab, clear? But total lab is only 29. Some labs is similar, clear?
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubt? Any other query?
And the recordings.
Recording online, you can get access. Rupesh, I think Rupesh ji, you already remember na, in F5 batch.
Yeah.
Okay. You can receive on Google Drive.
Yeah,
All
same,
study
no?
material,
Yeah.
all tools, and lab access. I will provide the username and password, and this one server IP address. You can easily access anytime. Clear?
Okay. Yeah.
But it limited hours. Limited hours.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Whenever you just need to log in, you just need to inform me. Okay.
Yes.
At the same time, a multiple user can access, but must be informed. Clear? So I will provide some workbook. Clear? I will provide some PPT for notes. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear? This one is a complete PDF file, 500 pages. Clear? Some topics, SD-WAN, normal SD-WAN topics, some CCI level SD-WAN you can get from this one topic. Clear? And
Yes.
this one is EVNG lab. If you have server, so you can easily deploy. I will provide the images. Clear?
Yeah.
And this one is a data sheet, small data sheet for controllers and managed devices. You can easily get. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think total recordings you can receive 14 to 15, only 15 videos. So basically it will take a 35 hours training only. Clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from next week, Saturday, 10 o'clock, we meet.
Akshay, the lab videos Akshay, the lab videos are also there on the server. The lab videos.
Labs?
Yeah, the lab videos. I'm audible?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling that the lab videos, which you will tell us the labs, you have some 29 something labs. Okay, that labs PPDs and videos will be available on the server also? Like how this
This
videos
one is
are
task. This one is task. This one is task. 29 tasks we need to perform on board design. SD-WAN design 1, SD-WAN design 2.
Okay,
Clear? We need to deploy.
okay, okay.
Okay. So again we meet, then we discuss, then we start. Clear? Today we discuss small theory. Clear? Only theory. Why we use, and if I am not using any software defined solution, so what will be happen? Clear? And if I am using controller, so what will be the process? Clear? And how many types controller, which controller will do which one thing? Yes or no? So we
Yeah.
need to discuss small theory. Then from
Yeah.
next Saturday and Sunday, we need to start the lab session. Clear?
Yeah.
Any other doubt?
4G connections will be covered.
4G
like
connection
MPLS
only
internet.
connect. We are not discuss any ISP side concept. How to connect? Clear? We use basic config. Basic
Okay.
config.
Okay.
Okay. So we meet again, Marlin, Rupesh, Rahul, Shizat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So we meet again from next week. Okay. Then we start the session. Clear?
Okay. Thank
Sure.
you.
Okay, sir.
Just share me the mail, email ID on WhatsApp group. Clear? And I will provide the study material. Clear?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.